Hey guys, I wanted to do just a quick video here on how I use J-B Weld, this professional hardener, and this steel to reassemble my custom die cast, okay? So I've already put equal portions of the J-B Weld. This is the white, kind of grayish white hardener, okay? You put an equal portion of that. I just put it on the plate, right? With the steel, this is the black steel, right? I won't show you that, it's pretty obvious. And I just have this little toothpick, actually, it's broken now. But I just mix it together, right? And it has this kind of dark gray color now. Mix it up really good. It's not the quick set. I don't like working with the quick set. This is just the regular stuff that dries. It says setup occurs in 4 to 6 hours, and temperatures below 40. Yeah, setting time will be longer, but 4 to 6 hours. I have plenty of time to do these cars. So you can see where I've done this before. I use this plate over and over again, and this toothpick for that matter, and I just mix it up, right? And depending upon how many cars I have to put back together is about how much I measure out. Not really measure out, but like I said, equal portions. So that's all mixed up, and now I have my car, right? So here's my bottom piece. Let me turn this up just a little bit. Here's my bottom piece, and I've glued it together. This back onto the base. I've glued that together, and then here's my top piece. So what I've done is I've already put all this, the windows in, and this little dash here, and it's all in place. The glue is dried. I did that about 8 hours ago. And so now what I do, I take a little bit here. This is sticky stuff, and the last thing you want to do, my friends, is get this on the paint. Don't ever do that. So you want to be super careful with this, right? You want to have good steady hands as you're doing this. So I just get a little bit here. And I'll put a little bit over here because I do not want this coming off, right? So just a little bit on top of the glue. Just another level. And then I put a little bit again down here, keeping it away from, I definitely don't want to get it on the windows or anywhere on the external area of the painted surface. And I just put a little bit on there because, this can come loose and this can come loose. The back window is pretty well set, so I usually don't put anything on there. Okay, so once I get that little area done, and then I come here with a little bit more, and I put it on this back post area, like so. Again, be careful not to drop it down there, right? And I put a little bit here, like that. Pretty simple. And I drop the car in here, like so. Be careful not to put your fingers over there, right? So just kind of press it in place. Make sure this seats on there. As far as it'll go. Sometimes it'll snap, sometimes it won't, but it's okay. Okay, that kind of pushed down in there. And it's pretty good. If you drill it out well to where you don't destroy this plastic, then it will set back in there nicely. And now I take a little bit more and I just carefully fill in the hole here to where it's level or a little bit more, just to make sure, because it'll dry hard. And like that. Twist it around here to the other side. It's not hard, but you have to have steady hands, right? And careful. And then I just leave it like this. Like that. So I've already done those two black ones. That's just that one. Let's do this one here. So here, again, I'm just going to get a little bit here, put it over top of these little posts here. This is a different older car. And so I just put a little bit over here just to make sure that that little extra adhesion there, so that doesn't come loose. And then get a little bit on this post here. Kind of got too much, but like so. Bit on this post. Okay. Now, take this piece here. Hear that? Okay. Now sometimes these will not stay together by themselves and I have to clamp it together. But you heard that snap, so that's holding in there pretty nicely. So I'll just kind of fill this in here. Again, just trying to be careful not to get it all over the place. Sometimes I do, and it's, you know, this stuff doesn't clean up very easily once you get it on a surface. So you have to be careful with it, how you use this stuff. But this is the best thing that I've used to get these cars back together again. It seems to hold really well. Okay, so careful here. Here, that looks pretty good. I don't think I have to clamp this. I don't think so. Oh, yeah, that's not staying down. So I am going to clamp this. So hold on just a second. I'll show you how I clamp it here. What I use. So a number of years ago, I think at Home Depot or Lowe's, I bought these clamps. Okay, they're not a really strong clamp. They're, you know, obviously for woodworking or whatever. But what I do is I use these clamps, and I have some just kind of little paper towel and some paper here so it doesn't stick to the roof. And I set it like this. Okay, so I don't clamp on. You know, the clamp doesn't touch the painted surface. And then I kind of come like this. And that holds that plastic body in place. It's kind of raised here on the left side, so I want to clamp it a little bit further on the left. Like that. And so I'll just let that sit. I'll probably let it sit overnight. And let's see. Show you how I can do this. See this? So I got a box here, a couple stacked things. Oh, that didn't work. Let me use this. They just don't stay well. I just do that. Just do it like that. So that's pretty much how I do it, guys. I can see my battery's running low, so I'm just going to keep filming until my battery shuts off and continue doing these things, and when the battery quits, the video will quit and I'll be done. Kind of speed this up just a little bit. Piece of cake. I'm going to do a truck here. You can see I'm kind of running out of the J-B Weld. Can always make more. Looks like we're going to need to make a little bit more for this last one. It's nice. I like it when it snaps in there.